Okay, Dave, your package has arrived, so we're going to get you unboxed here and have a look at what you've sent. Right, looks like a Pogue. Feels like a Pogue. Is it a blue Pogue? No, not a blue Pogue. But ooh, Pogue with a bezel that wants to pop off. Hopefully that's just. Ooh. Wow, okay, that's super loose. Give me just a sec. Let me see if I can get this on. Okay, we're back. Some things were upside down in here. You have a ring that sits above your above this counter, and that was upside down, and that extra space there that wasn't holding your gasket in properly was leading to a situation where you couldn't get the bezel on, but we've got it now. It's just temporary. It's misaligned, so ignore that. But sorry, I was just trying to protect the surface of the watch, the dial here, to ensure that there was nothing going on. All right, so let's see what we got. We got a 1971 6139 6005. So this is a Pogue. In the best sense of the term. We've got 17 joules, SUA, and resist, which is nice. That's a great combination. That's a Pogue. Cosmetically, it's very nice. Your tachymeter is a bit faded, but otherwise in nice shape. Your case has not been polished. You still got a lot of your original brushing. You're on a aftermarket band here, belt, bracelet, whatever you want to call it. There's lots of different terms out there, but that looks good. Overall, cosmetics, the dial is a little bit patinaed, I would say, if we can use a term. It's got, it looks as though the upper surface, the sort of lacquer that's on that surface, is a little bit hazy, and you know, I am resistant to change these, really. I mean, it looks really cool the way it is. I think your inner rotating countdown timer is a bit on the faded side, but that's okay. That's the way these go sometimes. Your hands, I think they can clean up just a little bit. They got a little haze on them, but I think there's some shine under there. But it's all consistent, right? It's a really nice looking, consistent watch. The lume is basically perfect. It is really clean and very, very nice. Looks very original. Yeah, overall, stunning. Really nice. So I think what I'd like to do is take off the case back. Your crystal is good. I'm not sure it's original. It has a sort of sharp edge. That may be correct. It looks really good. I don't know if you want to change it at all. It has good lensing. It's a nice crystal. I'm not sure what its origin is, but it's definitely a nice one. I wouldn't rush to change that. One thing I did notice is that you're missing a, this is 71, I think this is a B. You're missing the bezel retaining spring that should be on top of this yellow insert rotating ring between that and the plate that your gasket sits on. So I have one. We can put that on if you want. Currently running, so that's good. Things are getting close to midnight. Your center sweep is a little bit past midnight, but that's pretty much where that's going to remain. I don't think there's a whole lot to be done about that. Got a couple hairs on your dial. It's, you know, I think it's just been open to the environment a few times. All right, let's go ahead and get your case back off. See if we can get that turned off here. Okay, so I see some service marks. Some big service marks. 1216 maybe. Yeah, a couple of scribbles. Some stamped numbers. Not sure if that's Seiko service, but so let's see what we got. We got a 6. Oh, this is an A. Okay, so that makes sense. If it's an A movement, then you don't have that ring. So this is 6139A. And so that looks pretty good. It's pretty clean in here. No rust, lots of hairs and fuzz and things that we're going to get rid of. But overall, very shiny, which is good. Ooh, but very hairy. Okay, well, I like what I see. Balance is running. That's always nice. That's good. You got some power in your mainspring. We're going to put some power in. See if we can get it up to full power. We'll check it on the Timegrapher and see what our starting point is. Okay, so let me close it up and I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this looks really nice. Numbers are a bit, low and a bit out of adjustment, but overall the signal is clean, which means that it is the balance and the hairspring and all of that is in good shape. So that makes me happy. That tells me we're starting in a really good spot. Your movement is got a lot of hair and got a lot of things in it, and so it definitely needs a service. You probably need, you definitely need the jeweling, all of that. But, that signal is super clean. That means we're going to end up in a really good spot when we're done. So I think that, although, you're borderline, I'd say definitely this one is probably up for a service just because it's been exposed to air and contaminants and things like that. And I think that, overall, it makes sense. But it's a great running watch. This is really nice to see. It gives me a lot of confidence seeing one start in this sort of position. Okay, let's get back to the bench. Okay, Dave. Well, we're gonna get started on your Pogue as soon as I hear back from you. I'm gonna start the process. We're gonna get everything run through here and just make sure that it looks good and runs good and all of those things. Well, you can tell me what you want to do about the crystal. It's it's nice. It's a good crystal. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with it. It's definitely not the profile of the one that would be in this watch. It's just a little bit different. But if you like it, we'll leave it. We'll do whatever you need. All right. Well, thanks so much, and I'll be in touch. And thanks for watching.